My wife and I are both graduate students, and we have a 1-year-old son, and so juggling that with all of our other commitments, and clearly that takes priority, has been very difficult, and keeping our sanity throughout graduate school and with all that graduate school entails has been difficult at times, and particularly in our first semester as we are getting used to the demands of being a graduate student, all the time commitments, etc. And for us, it's really meant taking the time, setting time aside to make sure we spend time with our son.
I think the most important thing for students with families to know is that it's so important to develop a network of other student parents that understand what you're going through. And that way you can also learn about all the resources that Ann Arbor has to offer. I don't think that there is any one person who can get a handle on the number of resources there are in this area. And so what that network allows you to do is to trade information back and forth.
As with a lot of things, the University of Michigan has a lot of great resources. And one of those is the Work-Life Resource Center. And they have extensive child care resources. They have a database of licensed centers within Ann Arbor, and that's how we found ours. We were really lucky. We wanted to have a kind of intimate, family sort of oriented place, so we found a really wonderful at-home daycare that's run by a 3-generation family, and we really lucked out, and we love our daycare.
The university has a child care subsidy that they offer to student parents to help with child care costs. The health insurance for students is awesome. I had my second child, who is now 17 months old. I had her for $10 based on the student health insurance. And so if you've had any children before, you know that that is extraordinarily cheap.
I'd say if you don't have a hobby, get a hobby. I've spent a lot of time relaxing by cooking and then also developing my photography skills. And that's been a lot of fun with a kid, of course. Having a child, it gives you a lot of opportunities to have that hobby. And so just really develop a hobby if you don't have one.
As a parent, it's so important to develop relationships with other student parents and as well as other parents in the community, because that allows you to gain the support and understanding that you need to make it through as a student parent, because not everybody understands that situation. When you have those networks of parents, what that allows you to do is to rely on each other. And so I still use the same networks of women that I met when I first came here, and we watch each other's children. Sometimes I take all the children and while somebody else gets a break. So it really is helpful in helping you make it through, even if you don't have family or biological family here while you're doing your program.